So I just tried to make a comment on the Hodge Twins channel. Um, the video I was replying to is about 10 months old. I believe the name of it was called a Cardi B response to Hodge Twins. But anyway, my comment said, Cardi B should visit one of these Native American tribes. Well, she's wearing one of her slutty outfits for like when she's on doing one of those concerts. I mean, really show how far society has come. Where, sluts can just ruin everything. It's fucked up. My daughters are gonna be looking up to this fucking female. They're gonna be indoctrinated with the same ass bullshit. And it's gonna make them be single, just like their mom, like my mom. I'm an indigenous man. The fucked up part is, no indigenous tribe would ever let Bill Cosby visit there, learn something from them. But they would let Cardi B show up and treat her like she's a fucking sacred virgin, knowing damn well she'd been plowed by at least 30 guys already. And she got away with drugging guys and robbing them. I'm trying to remember if 10 months ago I had a Facebook. Because I know it was like within the last year or so. I stumbled upon the Hodgkins channel and page. I wonder how many Facebook employees made up fake pages of the Hodge twins just to see I would send them a message asking them to speak on some certain type of topics. Because when I had my Facebook, I thought, I mean, because they had haters, they were constantly having to make a new account. But, I mean, they didn't have the same problem I did. They don't have to make up another account. But I mean, the Hodge twins, they aren't the manosphere. They are conservative. They do. They are considered far right wingers by the left, and possibly even by Tim Pool. I mean, but the thing is, I mean, my comment, that I put on their channel, I mean, even though the video is 10 months old, I refreshed it, and the comment was just fucking gone. I mean, I literally scrolled all the way to the bottom looking for my comment. Now, the time I made this comment, shoot, man, I gotta hold on. Yeah, the time I made this comment, it's after midnight, so I'm guessing a YouTube employee deleted it, or the Hodgkins, finally got some time to scroll through their comments and delete all the ones that, make their channel look bad. Don't want to get fucked over by YouTube. That's understandable. Yeah, I understand that. But seeing as how the only times the Hodge twins ever replied to me is when I sent them a message to another account that didn't have the blue check mark. And then out of the blue one day I get a reply saying that don't accept nothing from us, don't send nothing to us unless it comes from this account. So yeah, I sent them screenshots of that one message I sent, and their replies, "No, it's not us." See, a few years ago, there was a scammer online on FB. A few of the Native Americans from my ex's tribe. So yeah, this donation is legit. I'm like, all right, cool. I took screenshots of what happened, what was going on with this donation thing this guy was doing. Said it was for the tribes, you know, the COVID thing. Yeah, I printed out the screenshots and everything of the so-called politician that was helping out the tribes. I sent that information to an anti-government lawyer. I mean, I sent him all the information. He said, I have a case, but this is one of those types where I could lose my life, not just to end up in prison, lose my life. I mean, actually lose my life. He wasn't scared to go after the government. He wasn't scared to go after Mark Zuckerberg. He ain't scared to go after anybody that fucking got banked, you know what I mean? Because he's got knowledge on his side of the fucking law. And from my understanding, all lawyers and district attorneys really fucking hate anti-government lawyers, just like prison gangs hate chimos. Just like feminists hate men who cannot be controlled, bossed around, or changed. But yeah, I was sitting there really thinking about going through with this. I mean, the other awesome part about this is that there's an elder who had a couple other friends, that got, I mean, I'm just hoping that, I mean, like, I mean, shoot. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of thinking, not a lot of talking, but it's not only that I'm thinking too, it's the other messages I got and the messages I'm seeing pop up. It's making me think of other shit I shouldn't be thinking of right now. I'm trying to think of the same talk I'm trying to be on. But, in some of my conversations, I'll talk about a mixture of things, but the main topic is females' nature. So can't be all over the place if the main topic is females' nature. Because what does females' nature actually cover? Feelings, thoughts, actions, reactions. So basically, here's something of logic. Part of the things I like doing during the summer, one of them was watch the tide. Move the skiff along with the tide. Or move it out to a spot. And then hopefully wake up when the tide's going to be just right where the skiff's going to be. Those were the two options I had. Stay up all night, move the skiff out with the tide, or go park the anchor and skiff right where a low tide's gonna be. And be up early in time to, get to the skiff before tide's too far in. Logic and feeling. See, logic, I don't care about my tone, my facial expression, especially when it matters for the type of job I was doing. Because most days it's not a calm, windless, sunny day. Most days it's cloudy, you know, at minimum, 3 foot waves. The best way to explain this, would you rather have the crash course test right there on the skiff, not knowing what kind of weather it's going to be? Or do you want to try and learn this shit? I'm giving you a visual of how you should do this. Two ways I learn: verbal and you show me. I prefer being showed instead of being told. It's not that I don't trust somebody's word. It's, someone else, might dink around. That way if you show me, I'm like, hey man, so telling me what to do, you showed me what to do. I did exactly how you let my mind memorize your body movements of how to work the fucking machine. But then there's the females. How would they process that information? Since we know they're going to go based on the tone of my voice. They really can't see anything because I'm looking at a black screen myself. I mean, I think it's funny that a couple of people made some apps not funded by the government. I mean, they probably were at the beginning, but you know, I mean, taxpayer funded is what I mean. Now, why does the government get to have access to all of my personal information? And yet, the only access they're willing to let me have is just to the prison system. Think about that.